bring Tom as well. Come join us. American astronaut Tom Marshburn.
Je veux dire quelque chose. À côté de moi, here beside me, is an amazing man. He has a master's in engineering physics. He's a medical doctor. He's climbed high peaks all around the world. He walked alone from Canada to Mexico on the Pacific Coast Trail. He and I lived under the ocean together, and we lived in orbit together, and he saved the space station with his spacewalk 3 days before we came home. Tom Marshburn. Well, one more thing. Juste il y a un moment, c'était un groupe de mes amis ici sur scène. C'était merveilleux d'avoir la chance de chanter cette chanson ensemble, Space Oddity, la chanson de David Bowie, mais avec mes amis de Trent Severn. Merci beaucoup, merci énormément pour la chance de chanter, de jouer ensemble. Merci.
Wow. 16 million people went on YouTube to watch this video, so this is quite amazing. Did David Bowie react to this?
David Bowie, in fact, said he really liked the song, the way we did it. So that's really nice to hear that David liked it.
All right, this is what we're going to do. For the past couple of weeks with Facebook, our website for Canada Day, we ask Canadians and people across the world to ask some questions, and we pick some. And this morning you had a chance also to, wow, that's a big crowd. Huh? That's amazing. Wow. So we have some questions, so we'll do that very informally. I guess some French and some English questions. Yesterday we took a picture together, so I quickly sent it to my son and my daughter, and my son replied, "Dad, you're so lucky. You just met a great Canadian." But also he said something else. How is he? Because I think that's what everybody wants to know. So that's the first question, Tom and Chris. What about your health? How are you guys?
I think we both feel fantastic. Now, immediately after landing, maybe not so much. After you've been in space for 5 months, your neck doesn't even have to hold up your head. It's even more relaxing than laying in bed. So you got to get used to gravity again. You got to get used to walking in a straight line. So it took a little while to get to that point, but we feel great.
Yeah, thanks. It takes a while. And Tom's a medical doctor, so he's really watching it closely. We both lost some bone. We lost about 5% of our weight-bearing bone. You lose your ability to balance, your blood pressure doesn't regulate. There's a lot of changes. But it's been 6 or 7 weeks, and heck, we're well enough now to come to Canada Day, so we're doing okay.
All right. So one question that came from the web, and I think it's a good way to start. It's from GS Saul. Please tell me, what is the most impressive perception you have about each other?
The most impressive perception we have about each other. Tom is the only guy I know who can be absolutely furiously pissed off, just so irritated with something, and when he talks to you, you swear that you are doing him a favor. This is the nicest guy. If you are going to get in a spaceship and lock yourself in a small place for 5 or 6 months, you want to fly with Dr. Tom Marshburn. That's what I would say.
And the commander you want to have on that spacecraft is Chris Hadfield, no doubt about it. I've flown with 3 Canadians in space, so it's been a great honor for me, certainly, to be able to explore the universe with all of them. However, with Chris Hadfield, there's one thing that actually kind of makes everybody mad in the astronaut corps, because there's nothing that Chris does that he's not really, really good at. Whether it's spacewalks or flying the Canadarm2, or even commanding a spacecraft. He's pretty much good at everything, and that is the one thing that is very impressive about him.
So you don't care much about his music and his voice? All right. Une question en français d'un jeune garçon, Luc, 6 ans. Comment on fait pour amener de l'air dans l'espace?
d'avoir de l'air dans l'espace. C'est important d'avoir de l'air dans l'espace. Et l'oxygène, c'est la plus importante partie de l'air. Nous avons un système pour rafraîchir de l'air dans la station, mais comme vous savez, ce n'est pas nécessaire d'apporter juste un peu toujours. Et donc, chaque vaisseau spatial qui arrive avec la station apporte une portion, peut-être une casque, une bouteille d'air, d'oxygène. Normalement, pas seulement l'air, le nitrogène et tout ça, non, mais juste l'oxygène. Et c'est nécessaire. Et c'est nécessaire de savoir les systèmes. Pour voyager plus loin de l'orbite, peut-être vers la Lune ou vers Mars, c'est nécessaire de savoir comment on peut fermer totalement l'atmosphère de la station, de le vaisseau. Mais maintenant, on apporte de l'oxygène de la Terre vers la station chaque 6 semaines.
So how is that done? Technically, I mean, is it...
Science and solar power, the oceans racing past. 5,000 tons, 90 minutes, moon to sun. A bullet can't go half this fast. Floating from my sea, look out my window. Brilliant ball of blue is where I'm from and also where I'm going to. So sing your song, I'm listening. Out where stars are listening, I can hear your voices bouncing off the moon. You could see our nation from the International Space Station. You know why I want to get back soon. On voler dans l'étendue, si je vois le jour, embrasse la nuit. Aucune frontière là où je suis. Back in my seat, look out my window, here comes home. What once was fueled by fear now has 50 nations holding together here. Alors chante encore, chante encore, tous les étoiles brillent. Si la lune renvoie l'écho de vos voix.
see our nation from the International Space Station. You know why I wanna get back soon. Yes, you know why I wanna get back soon.
Oh, why I wanna get back soon.
On solid fuel wires, turn the key and light the fires. We're leaving Earth today. This rocket's burning bright, will soon be out of sight and orbiting in space. Push back in my seat, look out my window, there goes home. That ball of shiny blue houses everybody ever knew. Sing your song, I'm listening. Out where stars are listening, I can hear your voices bouncing off the moon. If you could see our nation from the International Space Station, you know why I wanna get back soon. 18,000 miles an hour, fueled with science and solar power. The ocean's racing past. At 5,000 tons, 90 minutes through the sun. A bullet can't go half this fast. Floating from my seat, look out my window, there goes home. That brilliant ball of blue is where I'm from and also where I'm going to. So sing your song, I'm listening. Out where stars are listening, I can hear your voices bouncing off the moon. If you could see our nation from the International Space Station, you know why I wanna get back soon. I'm falling up and on the green. Says watch your round us like me. Open up on the edge of the street. Push back in my seat, look out my window, here comes home. What once was fueled by fear now has 50 nations orbiting together here. I'm on your side. See our nation from the International soon.